know what? No Halo Wars music, you. I am in disbelief that you've just called me potential streamer. I am hurt. Hurt. It was painful. It was painful to read. Anyway, hello. So today, we'll play Jurassic World Evolution 3. So I've been extremely excited to play this game. I've loved the first two. The first Jurassic World Evolution, life-changing game. Generational, life-changing. The only reason I did not unlock all of the styles for Omega on Fortnite because Jurassic World Evolution come out, and it sucked up all of my time. That game, damn. I remember when it was revealed. I want to say it was Gamescom. Dude, that trailer come on, and I lost my mind. I grew up playing Operation Genesis, so obviously Jurassic World Evolution has always been like a huge, like, you know, I like dinosaurs. I've always been a dinosaur kid. I've always loved the Jurassic World movies. I've got my old Papo T-Rex here. You can see. Hang on, let me just switch to camera. You can see all the plushies and Ben in the background. I didn't expect that. You can see that he's missing an arm. There's a load of, you can't really tell, but there's a load of paint chipping and stuff on his teeth. And you know, this is one of the few artifacts of my childhood. I've even got my name written on the bottom. Wow, I'm surprised you can still even make that out. I've still got my name written on the bottom like I was like Andy from Toy Story. But I used to have a bunch of the Papo dinosaurs. Some of them are still around the house somewhere. And I used to sleep with them all under my pillow when I was a kid. I don't know how I still have a functioning neck, realistically. Give me a Yapfest stream or I retire. Oh my lord. Bro, shut up! Alright, it's game time. I'm excited. Just make sure the audio's on. I want to listen to that music. when it starts up, you know? I like the startup. Player adjustment, I think that's fine. Brightness. It's fine. Yap. I agree. Take my soul. I will let you frontier. Subtitles enabled. Yes, please. Oh, that's probably all fine. That is a beautiful main menu. Oh, yeah, this is where you can download creations and stuff. Do I have a Frontier account? I'll do that. I'll worry about that later. Sandbox. Challenge notes back. Oh, we're going to go straight with the campaign.
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time? Can we finally allow life to find a way?
just gonna say it. The Jurassic Park theme is one of the greatest movie themes of all time. We haven't even started playing yet. I'm already creaming in my pants. Jeff Booster Goldblum. Yeah, I think he's the only one of the movie actors that has 100% been in all 3 games. I'd be surprised if they didn't bring Bryce Dallas Howard back for this one, because I know she was in the last 2, but I don't know if she's in this one yet. I don't think Chris Pratt voices himself in any of them. Is this peak? I don't know. I've only just started yet, but it will be. It will be. Thank you, Nand.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free.
Oh, I like that green wrap there.
What it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier, until finally we arrived here. This Jurassic World. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us. Less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Life will not be contained, which is why we're sending them to space. Being
Welcome! I am, of course,
Captain Finch! Yes!
director of this new enterprise,
Diplos!
owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the fresh air.
Looks so good!
The herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network.
I don't know who that is.
I am Kira Chan. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally. And I am here to find clients who share
Is it
that
just
goal.
Diplos right now?
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw?
And the
on
Jurassic
way in
Space
and
Station there.
just
So
focus on the
true.
bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please,
Diplos!
take a look at the site map.
Ooh, one
Not only
dinosaur.
does this map
Okay,
allow us
okay,
to
okay.
oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
So when does Chris Pratt start talking? He is literally the only one of the actors that has not been in any of the Jurassic World Evolution games. His character is, but he's voiced by someone else.
Let's use a delivery zone to transfer
Everyone else
the
returned to,
ball
like,
and
everyone else
trip.
reprised the roles.
It saves
But I don't
time
think,
and, even better, a buttload of chopper fuel.
I don't think any of the, other than Jeff Goldblum, I don't think any of the other movie characters are in this one. At least not yet. They will likely do DLCs based on
When the chopper gets
Rebirth
you,
and maybe
direct
some of the
them
other
to that
stuff.
Delivery zone.
Oh. Wait, Loki Ceratops straight away? This one, the new dinosaur, so this one hasn't been in any of the other games. I was not expecting to get it, like, in the first level.
The Loki
Which is this fully out, is it early access? It's fully out, it come out today.
Said there's something special about
You know, I always loved watching
Consider my
raptors
Ah,
stomping
our
on
other important guest is
humans.
Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
Dr. Doer's back,
And thank
okay.
you for inviting me.
Still not the
Your
goat Cabot
goal
Finch,
to
though.
help dinosaurs thrive is
Look at the
certainly
water
caught
looks,
the
man.
conservation sector's
The foliage
attention.
looks so much
I
better.
truly hope you can succeed.
So do I. So do I.
Oh, I do have the deluxe edition, by the way. Oh, I actually... Let me check. It should all be installed. I do have the deluxe edition, so I should have the DLC. Two add-ons installed. So that should be Badlands set and the deluxe upgrade pack. So we get some extra dinosaurs. Yeah! I believe it's Concavinator, Protoceratops. There's a pterosaur that I forget the name of. It's like a Thanatos Draken or something like that. It's got a really cool name. I just forget it all the time. And then we also have oh, he's a Loki Ceratops though. Oh, the babies as well. Oh, there's baby ones.
a wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days. You know, the mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful? Chaotic? The deciding factor,
They are
I
very
suspect,
cute. They are very cute. And the
is
adult ones
you.
are very cool. That's a very cool dinosaur. So I just want to quickly comment on this. This I think is really cool. So I don't know. So anyone, if you haven't played the first two, usually when you transport, so you can either make the dinosaur or obviously you can transport dinosaurs into your enclosure. But usually they're all dropped individually, and there isn't really like an animation. So let's say you've purchased a dinosaur from the market thing, or or let's say you've only got one hatchery and you're using the hatchery to transport your dinosaurs to other enclosures. You don't get that intro animation of them walking out, which is a shame because like that intro animation is like a really cool part of it. But they've now added this, where you still get that intro animation of the dinosaur being released into your enclosure, and it releases them as a group, which is awesome, and I'm so happy that's a feature.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new
It looks so
guests.
good.
And boy, oh boy, did
Oh,
you
Guanlong
know
is also in the
that?
DLC, which is one of the
And
earliest
well-cared
relatives to the T-Rex.
juveniles will grow into more
And you would not know that by looking at it. Hang on. Does Deluxe Edition include all future DLCs or just launch ones? It's just the launch DLC itself. So like the Deluxe upgrade gives you an additional DLC pack. We'll go through real quick before we properly lock in. We'll go through it because I want to talk about some of the dinosaurs anyway. So, oh no, I don't want to remove it. See in store. So for pre-ordering, I've got the Badlands set, which is just like extra decorations and stuff. It's beautiful. So can you buy that on its own now? You can buy on its own. Okay, that's good because I need to do that for my mother. Right, so the Deluxe Edition, and because I pre-ordered, so the Badlands set is just like decorations and stuff. So like extra stuff. So I can detail my park. A lot of it based on the dig site from the first Jurassic Park movie, which is pretty cool. So I'm happy to have that. And then, but the main one is of course the Deluxe Upgrade Pack, which gives you 4 species of dinosaurs. That's Concavinator. They're very cool. Definitely they're definitely up there as one of my favorite theropods. That's Thanatos Draken. Is that how you pronounce it? Thanatos Draken. Yeah, you can see it there. Guanlong and Protoceratops. That's Protoceratops. They also look incredible in this game. You get this skin for the Mosa. And that's Guanlong, which, yeah, like I say, is, I believe, one of the earliest relatives to T-Rex. And then I think you get some decorations and stuff, too, which is some of the stuff that's on display there. So there is quite a decent chunk of dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2 that haven't returned in this game. However, they are bringing all of the old, even though, okay, this guy and this guy were both DLC in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and they've been released again as DLC, but this time around they do have the sexual dimorphism, and of course the juveniles, which were not in the last 2 games. But, other than those, all the dinosaurs from the last 2 games that haven't made it back to this one will be getting added as free DLC, free updates, and they will feature the sexual dimorphism, and they will feature the juveniles, which is great. That's really cool, because that was something that people were worried about, that they were just going to start reselling all those old dinosaurs again, and especially because of how the Deluxe pack is set up. That was something that people were worried about, but luckily that's not the case, which means we're going to be getting all of the old dinosaurs come back alongside new stuff. Like, I would wager we are going to have a Jurassic World Rebirth DLC, which will include the Distortus Rex, it will include the Mutodons, the Titanosaurus, the Aquilops. I would love it if it also included the little pterosaur thing that you see in the movie, and the amphibian creature, which I don't think actually know what it is. It will likely also include skins for the T-Rex, Spino, Quetz, that have very distinct versions of those dinosaurs in the movie. And then we'll probably also get Chaos Theory DLC, which is the TV show, and that will likely include skins for Suchomimus, Majungasaurus, maybe some of the other dinosaurs, like there's the blind Baryonyx in Chaos Theory, I reckon it'll include that. As far as new dinosaurs, the only one that comes to mind is Beckelspinax. That's the only one that's in the show that I don't think, that isn't in the game, that was like completely new for the show. I don't know if that'll have story DLC though, because Camp Cretaceous never had story DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 2. It was just a big dinosaur skin pack. But Rebirth will likely have story DLC. Triceratops, my goat, was one of my first dinosaur toys when I was younger. Valid. Right. Let's lock in.
As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure,
Like Microceratops, Ceratopsid, Ankylosaurid. Okay, so they don't like Stegoceratops, they don't like carnivores, they don't like Stegosaurids. So Lokiceratops is okay with Ankylosaurids, which is cool. We like to see that. Behold, Perry the platypus, I revived a long-dead species of dinosaur, the Concavinator. Now you must wonder why I bring back this specific species.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
There's so much more foliage density. Oh, so they need more cover and more wetland. Okay. So, does it tell you which ones provide? So, okay. So this just provides cover. So, there's some trees there. And
Wonderful
then
work.
we need...
Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Are they okay now? No, they need more wetland. Okay, I was not expecting the Lokiceratops to need a ton of water. That's quite surprising. I haven't ventured into this part of the enclosure yet, have they? Let's still more? Okay. We'll worry about making everything look pretty afterwards. Oh, the adults have separate comfort ratings. Okay, that makes sense. They're still missing wetland. There is no way. They're just okay. They've got plenty of ground fiber. They need a bit more cover. Okay, so I can definitely afford to have a ton more water. That was what I was worried about. Oh, this is mostly going to be water. That's kind of crazy. I should probably add a bit more cover though. Can I not put the trees in the water? Weird. You could in the second game. Alright, what are you missing now? Not enough space? Then fully explore. How are you low on wetland? Dude. Dude. Okay. Am I allowed to build some fences? You're a liar. I cannot demolish the fence I've just built. Wonderful. It's just going to have to be a flat bit like this for now until I can do more with it. Which means I probably can't demolish these bits of the enclosure either, which I should have really thought about. So I imagine it doesn't want me breaking anything yet. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so you've got to be able to do it with the amount of room you've got. So, what am I doing wrong is the real question. Chat, am I lost? They're at 75. They're so close. No, sorry. They're at 70. They're so close. What? So that's apparently only 15% wetland. Most of this enclosure is water. Most of this is water. Or is it that they've got too much wetland? No, it says they're missing wetland. No, wetland definitely... you know what? Maybe it does just mean mud. Because water's apparently a separate requirement. Well, that symbol was used for water in the last game, though. So I think that's kind of what's thrown me off a bit. Yeah, apparently it just means... I'm genuinely so confused. What quantifies as wetland then? Because that doesn't look very wet. But that's apparently right. Is it a terrain option though? Pasture, arid, cover. Oh, okay. So you can add bog, which counts as wetland. Okay. Maybe Luxceratops are just idiots. That could be true. That could be true. Alright. Stegosaurus might go. Yeah, but all the hybrids are back. Oh my gosh, I put in hours in Jurassic Park 1 year ago. So glad to see they took it to next gen. Jurassic World 1. Sure, Wetland does more. Maybe Luxceratops are idiots. Yeah.
It ripped apart some of our fences too.
This can harm or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Right. A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
I'm going to do it myself. Okay. That's fine. They phase into each other, but that's okay. I forgive them.
Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space.
Oh, you can immediately just get like the different style ones. We'll get the din one for now because it's a din facility.
Let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday.
Every facility place will need to be connected to our path network.
Now get out there and repair everything you can.
Right. Oh, yeah. Can I actually select them? Oh, I was being stupid because I apparently had paths clicked. Sandstorm, the Transformer? Maybe.
You know, Dr. Dula, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
Cabot Finch never
Said something
change.
Similar when you brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs, and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment. an efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it. When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move, and then pick where to send it.
Thanks.
That storm could have torn the park apart, or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out of it.
Oh, let's capture mode yet.
Not
No!
to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Dude, it looks
Well,
beautiful.
You know, the to-do list was pretty long.
It looks beautiful.
And how was I to know we'd be hit by
Oh,
let's not
oh my
point
goodness.
fingers, especially at me.
Look at my beautiful, lush, perfect Loki-Ceratops enclosure, as opposed to their... You call that an enclosure for a Diplodocus? Come on.
Okay, maybe ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh?
Huh? Huh?
Let's place down some maintenance.
Boston
posts
accent.
across
Dinosaur, I hardly know.
They'll let your maintenance agents control and fix the place up automatically.
Okay, they brought the maintenance post back, which is cool.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired.
So he wants it covering the... what are the odds of a Diplodocus breaking out frequently? You know? So beforehand, I think the maintenance post was just for enclosures, but now it looks like you can use it on everything, which is pretty cool. But obviously, you still need to assign teams. Oh, but you can assign
Once you place a maintenance
6
post,
now.
you can directly assign a maintenance
So you can assign a team
each one.
to 6. That's cool. Visibility, dinosaur appeal, yeah, but that's gonna work exactly as it did in the last game. I clicked on the wrong thing, that's all.
I've arranged for more.
What are the odds of
dinosaurs
Diplodocus
to
breaking out
arrive
regular?
on
This is so evil veggie dino story. Thanks, Leon. Sorry.
One moment. Herothosaurus.
Come on, though. Look at
They
it.
cohabitate wonderfully with Loki-Ceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure.
Like, come on. He's
Replicating
harmless.
Natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then, you're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least, then I'm back in charge.
He's done that yet.
I'm kidding. Mostly.
Give me 2 minutes. Let me do up this enclosure. Let me make some I actually truthfully really like. Okay, so this part can go here. And then the plan is to have it curve around here. Oh, okay. You can actually let rocks and stuff clip through, which is great because it was really annoying in the last ones. Right, and that gives them just a little bit of extra space, which is nice. And now we can focus on adding a bit of extra wetland. Yeah, so, okay, so this is new then. So it's different, like, terrain options and stuff. We've got marsh as an option too. Interesting. I prefer how bog looks though. But you got like a ton more options, which is really cool. Right. And then there it's 100% now. Does that mean the juveniles are too? Matures in 7 years. I guess we'll be playing this game for a while. Right, there it's 100% now. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. He's harmless, man. Does not know how jinxes work. Now look at him. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Look at that little beautiful angel. I think it deserves a name. Can we name them yet? Let's call this one Dippy. Pretty basic name for Diplodocus. And then let's give his partner a name too. And this can be Doopy. See, Dippy and Doopy, they wouldn't hurt a fly. They're a little wholesome chunguses. A little wholesome chungai, if you will. Long necks, true! I should probably add some like stuff here. Let's deliver the Corthosaurus to here.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected.
Oh, I didn't need to use the trees that I used because these give cover and
I
wetland.
mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
That's still at 100%. Let's get these Corthosaurus out here, shall we? Oh, I like the patterns on him. Corthosaurus is truthfully a dinosaur I don't care about as much as most others. At least not the Jurassic World version. Not the Jurassic Park World version. But I really like the colours on them. They're very vibrant.
Successful. Now, we better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They can certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
We can get rid of a bit of this water because we got way more than I thought we actually... Well, way more than we actually needed. So let's get some ground leaf. John Chungus. Might as well get some ground leaf here too. Uh, 100%. There's only a 60, but that's probably because they haven't gone to. Oh, they need a ton of pasture. The mythical Chungusaur. For us even using the correct plural term for chungus. Okay. Is there going to be enough room to have both?
Is it just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps Din isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
The Dinosaur King versions of them that I might care. Real.
The course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know of a research station developing not only male
They're so cool.
species, but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we
Wait, so we've got male Lokiceratops in here too? I didn't
Just
even
to check,
notice.
We're coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
Oh, okay, so we're moving on to a new area really quickly.
Let's go.
So it's like the first game's campaign, which is great, because as much as I love Jurassic World Evolution 2, one of my big issues was the campaign. Like, it was so linear, which for a park builder is kind of eh. Like, the first game, you build a variety of parks, and you can go back and forth between all of those islands. But then the second one, they trade it out for a more linear approach where it's just like level by level. And it was a really short campaign, and then after that, you just kind of focus on Chaos Theory, Challenge Mode, Sandbox. But this, I'm actually going to go between all the different areas, which is great. That, like, I'm so glad it's like, you know, more like the first game's campaign. Went to Hawaii. Okay. John Chungus.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before.
This game looks so
And
good.
I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then.
Parasols.
I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around. But still, if I
I wonder if you can still get the
make a
Dominion
working
version.
price,
I kind of like the head on the
more
Dominion
places
parasol
to
more.
hide than you think you need.
Aloha.
Oh, we got Myosaurus here
This
too.
is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist.
Like, the distinguishable
Dr.
trait
Baldera, the room is yours.
of Myosaurus is that, like, it was a good mother. I think that's what its name translates to.
Expecting help so soon.
Who is this guy?
Jura seem pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely
Oh.
gonna make the most of it.
Is it Gallimimus?
Well,
It is
we're all
Gallimimus.
dying to see how this works out.
At least I believe it is.
Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Well, Parasaur, we've got Myosaur.
Dr. Baldera
we've
has
got
done quite
Gallimimus.
well on his own, but many
There's with the next
areas
Halo
make
reveal.
the
I know, I'm
next
hyped, man. I'm hyped.
We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too. Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but
I'm so glad we can
less
make
great for
waterfalls and stuff.
productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Oh, genetics we need, right? It's got one in logistics, one in welfare, 3 in genetics. Faster synthesis. She has motivated trait, which is pretty good. But I think right now we'll go with him.
That's the genetic skill requirements sorted. Scientists aren't free, so let's not hire more than we need for now, huh?
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically
Ooh.
requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research.
Oh wait, I can just
That's
build
where the
my
Science
own.
Center comes in.
I don't know if I'm ready to experiment with building my own building yet. We'll just that one looks so much cooler. We'll go with that one. That was gorgeous. That's such a cool looking science center. Oh, I really like the UI here. Hybrids. Surprised it lets us view them already. Increase knowledge of Velociraptor genome to 100%. So you just need Raptor to get in there, Raptor? That don't make any sense. Increase knowledge of the T-Rex genome to 100. The Giga genome to 25. The Raptor genome to 25. Triceratops and Stego to 50. Spina to 60. Raptor to 40. So, oh wait, so what's the Scorpius? T-Rex to 75. Raptor to 10. Carno to 100. Okay. Can we go look at the dinosaurs for a little bit?
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this
Never mind.
breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from.
Oh.
Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Alright, logistics. He's got 6 in logistics, so we will go with him.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research
Oh.
than the species whose name means good mother lizard.
Yeah, it means good motherless.
sure.
Yeah, okay, I was
What
sort
better
of
reason to
right.
bring a breathing,
Wait,
thinking
UT something
being
you get
straight
concavenator
to the world
UT
than a
Albertosaurus.
lovely, apt name.
I can't research it yet. Herrerasaurus, Guanlong, Velociraptor, Colophysis, Trudon, find a marine. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marine creatures, I think. Is that over up there? Another one, Piscivore, Spino, Barry, Suchomimus, and then over up there. And there will be more of those eventually. Theris in its own category, which makes sense. Let's give some Myosaurus and Corythosaurus.
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
Oh, I think I like this one the most. Not a fan of where it's making me place it though.
Expeditions
yeah, okay,
and
that's
we go
fine.
way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific.
You can just
explanation, but
place
gets
that, like,
the
you can just
idea
build the
across.
skeleton yourself, basically.
A whole
I imagine
lot of
that's just so you
Maiasaura fossils
can
and
place it,
eggs
you
were
know.
found in
Oh, they put the
Montana's
Indom
Egg
skeleton
Mountain
back.
dig site.
That's cool.
Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Oh, you can get statues of all different dinosaurs. At least a good portion of them. Plaza. Wait, I think that's the deluxe ones at the very bottom. I can't view them properly. Big megalodon statue. Wonderful.
Fantastic! Our
4.
expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh? Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work. Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols. Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
No problem. Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Ranger team's heading out to check on them. Oh, okay. Any second now. Needs more wetland, and it has no ground knot. Oh, they're at 100 now. Awesome. And what's up with the Gallimimus? Wait, you can change the camera? Free placement. Oh. I don't like that at all. I'll still with standard. Right, what's up with them? Missing ground leaf. Yeah, just ground leaf into it. Wow, they need a lot of ground leaf. Okay.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch. How's that for showing you working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
100% huge. Ooh. just get the Jurassic World one for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
While we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few
Where's
eggs,
my
right?
Snack. Give me a sec. Back 2 seconds, guys. I promise. That thing's throwing out some of my room. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. I'll be back in a sec. I promise. I don't know where I've put my bag. It was in my room the whole time. It was in here. I've just been around my entire house. And I didn't need to, because it was in here the whole time. Excellent. What a treat. We are so back, gang. I was getting a bit peckish. I'm quite the grazer, as they say. The problem is I like to just eat junk food.
Not long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils?
I don't know.
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
Oh wow, there's a very pronounced head. Let's randomize those, shall we?
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, you know, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Jeez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going. I'm never going to be a fan of more outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. Gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
He's about to have the most justified crash out of all time.
All right, ready when you are.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
But they look awesome.
Prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable. Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I'm in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Oh, you can even do custom designs for the nests.
Yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
I mean, stupid and clicking the wrong things. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
The conditions are right and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh,
Isaac!
Hello. Are you with the D group?
Oh,
3 days before the next Halo game is revealed. True! True!
I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector. They are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patient. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you gotta admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
You can't pause in capture mode. Like, you can't pause the time in capture mode. That's fine.
It worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. Right?
Oh, I was hoping the green one would be the dad. No!
What comes next?
Next Halo game is Halo Paint after we all begged for a color wheel and Halo Infinite. That would be so peak.
Seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. There are jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Right, who can we look for? On the one hand, I want to get something new. On the other, I feel like we should complete one of the genomes we have. Oh, it doesn't tell you which one's at which side. I like that. I like that a lot. Unless that's just because we don't have those dinosaurs unlocked. Oh, we can get Listro? Yeah. Yeah, I want Listro. I want Listro. What's your favourite Jurassic Park film? It's either Jurassic Park 1 or Jurassic World 1. I love both for very different reasons. Objectively, Jurassic Park 1 is the better movie, but as far as like actual enjoyment, it's a bit of 50-50. Oh. Hello? Yes. Yes. What? I don't know right this second. She's asleep, so. Okay. Okay, I will find out. Oh, okay, I will find out. Fair, fair. What? No, no, I'm just saying fair enough. Hello. I'll see you later. Love you. I will when she's awake. Okay. I thought you didn't mess with Jurassic World and were more of a Halo person. Can I only have one interest? Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I like the horror aspect, but the little girl ruined the whole film for me. Which Destiny 2 DLC is your favourite throughout the game lifecycle? I've barely played Destiny 2. The only DLC I have played in its entirety is the one where you get the ice powers, so I have to say that one based on the fact that it's the only one I've really played. I do not care that much for Destiny. I've played it from time to time. I don't think it's bad. It's just, you know. We have a baby dinosaur!
Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly, cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word, you actually did it. By recreating natural conditions, no less. This could be just...
In Jurassic World Evolution, the dinosaurs eat people? Yes. Well, you know, carnivores eat people, yes.
Wow. I feel like I'm staring at history in the making, and it is adorable. I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr. So make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest.
Can I actually name it that? That'd be awesome. I can. I'm gonna name it. Oh, it's already been automatically named Cabot Jr. That's awesome. I like that. In the Halo lore, do dinosaurs exist on the rings? I doubt it, because foreigners didn't really come across humanity until humanity were already advanced. But I would like there to be. At least some dinosaur-adjacent creature, maybe from another world. Like how we were going to have the Crushers in Infinite. I would love some kind of prehistoric, inspired creature. I think that would be awesome. Right, switch camera. Oh, take photo. I'm being stupid. Oh, they have like little behavior traits where they interact with the parents. So cool.
That one for my wallet. They grow up so fast.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
You're in third person evolution. Well, it's a park builder, so you know you're in a park builder view, but you can control your vehicles. So like the ATV, you can either give them manual tasks or you can drive them yourself. Same with the helicopter. You can either like the range post as well. Keep clicking the wrong thing. It's not letting me click direct control. There we go. You can either control it yourself or you can make it do things for you. Aren't jackals like dinosaurs? They're very clearly inspired by raptors. They do have very similar traits to raptors.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating. We'll need a paleo-medical facility to do so. You can choose an MVU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let's find out what's wrong as soon as possible.
It's very cool that you can do the building yourself. I mean, this is going to look garbage because it's my first time making one. This will look terrible. But it's still nice that you can do it. And it's optional too, which is even better. Right, hang on. Wait, I could make like Halo-inspired buildings eventually. Oh wait, this one's got like a weird path thing. I didn't see that. You know, I'll just get a pre-built one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll experiment with that some other time. Oh well. The Halo lore jackals are also selfish chicks to everyone they come across, because my god, I can sense how much they hate me. I mean, they all, like, a lot of them are like pirates and stuff, so.
We've done a scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
I really like the music. I mean, the music's always good in these games. Like, it's just nice.
But not untreatable either. Have your scientists research the cure, then use an MVU team to deliver that cure via dart.
Sounds like a plan. I just hope that Cabot Jr. is better with needles than I am.
There's like so much you can build with now.
That's the research complete. Now let's get that dinosaur cured. Assign an MVU team to a nearby ranger post, STAT. Patrolling MVU teams will automatically scan and diagnose minor issues. Major issues? Well, those will call for a trip to a paleo-medical facility.
Wait, I need to assign that to each post. Alright. And then we've got one more down here, haven't we?
Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh, how I have missed that.
Is that the security guy?
We worked together for years,
It
Finch.
is.
My name is George, but Lambert's fine. Dr. Dua told me about Den and about the juveniles. She suggested the security sector should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at our Montana site has changed. The velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores have noticed the human buffet that we've graciously set up for them. What a surprise.
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately and handle the situation.
I forgot we ventured out for Listros. Right.
Everyone?
We're gonna run a little rip-off Raptor Squad. I like the green one.
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
Gulp. I like that they just made a guy and we're just about to capture him and pull the back of the case. Like, you know, it's whatever. Rest in peace, that guy, I guess.
I alert people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right. The guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter.
Pooh, okay.
A fine-looking hidey hole there. And now open up the shelter to put out the alert.
Where's my range team?
Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
They're not even eating them, bro. They're actually just murdering everyone. One's KO'd, though. Oh, that's the green one down here. Yeah, he's unbothered. He's unfazed. Like, he's been tranked and he just doesn't care.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
We should power those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself, or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
They do. He's not even wrong.
But no, I don't want dinosaurs getting out either. Worth making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. Hmm? When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
Oh wait, I could have just done it. It's a delivery zone, but okay. So you have the option to do both.
Good
Cool.
work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
Right, they are going to want food, so I believe the raptors are going to want a live prey
feeder.
feeder.
Had a dig site near here, in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands.
That's cool. That's cool. It makes the
Breeding
movie.
for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs.
I like
Your
that
stone's
type
throw
of movie.
away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
There we go. Well, they've got a little oasis in the middle. Looks nice. I like that. I mean, I don't know what the other requirements are going to be yet. I'm probably going to have to get rid of it, but I like it. Oh, okay. Let's just flatten all out.
Transportation complete.
Right. Oh wow. Okay. They've already got everything they need, really. We could give them some more cover though, which I think I'll do, just for the sake of making things look a bit nicer. Missing pasture. Okay. I don't know how they were missing pasture, but they're still missing. How? How? I guess they have got a bit of enclosure they haven't explored yet. Right, we can probably open the shelter now. Oh yeah, add a gate. Right. I always forget to add gates. Let's put that there.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with a threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down.
True.
Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet to their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
So where's the ranger
Better
post?
the
I can't
ghost
remember.
than us, is what you
It's
mean
there.
to
It's got
say.
strutting minus 6 times. Okay. Feeders. I've already got feeder, so.
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests.
Yeah, there's the raptors that killed 3 guys.
Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
I guess, Cabot. I guess I do. You're so right, Mr. Finch.
I'd rather like to revisit our Archaeopterosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Interesting. Whatever that is, it's probably fine there. Probably. That'll do. And then, okay. So, construct an operational hatchery near the Corythosaurus enclosure. I don't think we've got space on the enclosure itself. Probably would have had I not just built what I just built. Can we fit on the Diplo one? Not there, we can't. I think there's enough room on the Raptor one either, so no, we don't need to build it on an enclosure itself. We can just place it anywhere, really. Side buildable area, wonderful. I don't really want to place it there. So we need to increase the genome first anyway. So we need expedition center. Which path is that? It's not standard path. Oh well. And then hypothetically, after a bit of terrain adjustment, We might be okay. We might be okay. Right. Enclosures. Go for that one because it's smaller. And boom. Wait. Nope. Hooray! We figured it out. We got a solution. I don't know how I feel about how it looks right now, but it's fine. If eventually we're going to unlock, you know, all of these all of this area, so we can work with that later on. I do need to figure out. Wait, can you just change the colors? That's not that path. Which one is it then? Oh, you can just change the color freely. Okay. Oh, wait. So that's the primary color. So like if I made that yellow. Nope, never mind. That's not how I thought. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's new. Should we just make everything a standard path? We'll leave the luxury part as is, of course. Right, expedition. We've got no scientists here, have we? Corythosaurus. How you doing, Kenzie? I'm doing good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Even though I played some Halo 5. Hey, there's nothing wrong with playing some Halo 5, mate. There is nothing wrong with playing some Halo 5. By Halo 5, I mean the campaign. That is also fair. The thing is, like, as far as I see it, Halo 5's story, I do think, is one of the weaker ones as a whole. I definitely don't find it as engaging from a narrative perspective. But, gameplay-wise, the campaign is still a lot of fun. There is a couple of levels which are a snooze fest. And those levels are the ones where you just, you know, walk up to NPCs and talk to them. I think there's 2 levels like that. Aside from that, like, the campaign's solid into, like, you know, specifically from a gameplay perspective. It's fun. It has some fun set pieces. It's cinematic. You know, it's got some cool enemy types. Like, dude, the first level's blue team. The horror elements of, like, the hunters, when you see them on the other side of the glass and they start smashing it, like, that's cool as hell. Like, I want more stuff like that. The hunters felt terrifying in Halo 5 at first. It was awesome. Right, let's have a quick look. Okay, so they've got a bigger crest. I think that's basically the main difference. Let's set random to these, though. I like that you can like modify that individually. I don't think we're gonna need anything else. But, oh wow, okay. There's a lot more you can do with. Okay. We're not gonna mess around with any of that right now. Just because I haven't got enough thingy to actually get one. Hang on. Hang on for a moment. Which trait was we were lacking? Let's just get here. Oh, yeah, it was genetics we were lacking. Okay.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
If dinosaurs are extinct, how come some chickens exist? Explain that around Earth. Blue team's my favourite level, even though I destroyed the first one with a shotgun. 3 shots in the back. Yeah, blue team's a good level. You know, technically, if you want to get super technical, birds are still dinosaurs. By all technicalities, birds are dinosaurs. Alright, that one's nice. We'll get the first. We'll get the first one and the fourth one. And I believe it's because birds come from like the same clade, and you can't really evolve out of a clade. So, birds are. I'm number 1 again. I disappeared for an hour. Dude, you disappeared and everyone stopped talking. You're the life of the party, fella. But yes, birds are within the same clade. And because of the genetic similarities to birds and dinosaurs, that's why we know like a lot of, or we can assume a lot of traits and behavioural patterns that some dinosaurs would have had because of comparisons to modern day birds. Wait, male dinosaurs, something Jurassic Park. It's something Jurassic Park should be illegal. In the context of this game, it's to conserve the life of the dinosaurs. Obviously, I mean, if you've seen the first movie, life finds a way. Like that's the whole premise, you know. And the dinosaurs, because of the frog DNA in them, were able to sort of change their gender. Like some of them become male dinosaurs so that they could breed and so they could reproduce. Here we're kind of adding to that, and it's also so we can have different dinosaur types in the game, because baby dinosaurs are cute, and they're in the Jurassic World movie, and they've not been in any of the Jurassic World Evolution games yet. We've got baby dinosaurs here, and yeah, they're pretty cute. It's also like really cool to have. Why are you unhappy again? But yeah, because like, you know, within the context of this game, we're trying to sort of preserve the dinosaur life to stop them from going extinct. Took 3 games to add them out. Yeah. These YouTube chat rankings are so hard to understand. What do you even do? Potential features. I don't know. I need to eventually try and stream on the other platform, because I know they have like the channel point system and stuff, and I feel like there's some really cool stuff we could do with that. Like hell, if in the hypothetical sense it was a Jurassic World stream, like I could use the channel points for sort of specific dinosaurs or whatever.
They're happy, they're thriving, and it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
Koi throws no requirements. Loki Ceratops not isolated.
Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh?
Interesting.
You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people
Right, which
person.
one do we want?
I'm
So we want
especially a
Corythosaurus
people with
5
person.
and Corythosaurus 3, preferably being the ones that mate. Is that what this is meant to be? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I've seen people spend money to get first place. I've seen it in a lot of videos. It's also just nice to give a bit of money to your favourite streamer. So I guess, okay, for dinosaurs, guys always call to me because they never do. It's okay. Wait, which one was it that said it? I wasn't listening because I think I was... I don't know. What am I doing? Increased restroom coverage, accommodation rating. Alright, let's go skip the toilet. I kind of like that one. Let's go that one for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Oh dear, everyone blend together besides bearded fellow. Cabot Finch, my goat! He's my favourite money-loving scumbag! But he's not a scumbag. We love you, Cabot Finch. Can I blaze up that? Oh, I've still got replace on. I still have to finish 100%ing the Lego Jurassic World game. I think I 100%ed it on the Wii U. Played it with my brother. Dude, I love that game. I picked it up on this Switch recently to start replaying while I was on holiday. Man, I love this series so much.
And my favorite bit? Our amenity sales. Take a look. Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less.
Lego Jurassic World's dino customization was so sick. It was, dude. Making your own hybrids was awesome. I need a new one. Because that come out, you know, after the first Jurassic World, but it didn't include Fallen Kingdom or Dominion. I need like the Lego Star Wars was Skywalker Saga, like the Skywalker Saga Lego game, but for Jurassic World. Like, you know, that includes all the movies, including Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, Rebirth. Maybe if we were really lucky, would also include the shows. So like, you know, some levels based on Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous. But chances are, if they were to do that, it would be akin to how you can purchase character packs in Lego Star Wars. Like, you can get Mandalorian and stuff, but there isn't levels based on the show. So they probably just do that, where you can buy a pack that gives you, you know, some of the human characters, and then dinosaurs like Bumpy, Toro, the Scorpius Rex, which would also be pretty cool. But it would be amazing to have like a bigger, more expansive version of Lego Jurassic World with all the movies and everything.
Then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're
I feel like the shoes would be DLC. The shows would be DLC, Lego Batman 3's DLC with single level and bunch of characters. I would be okay with that.
Shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed. You know, I created DIN to support dinosaurs and bring people joy.
I'm sure you did,
There's
Cabot.
nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think
I believe
of
you,
the
Cabot.
profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in.
True. So true, Cabot
You can
Finch.
fit out amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
Okay, I won't place it there. Hashtag Cabot Finch for dinosaur presidents of the Jurassic period. True! Kids customization has been missing since, I think, Lego Ninjago movie video game. Wild. They don't make them like they used to, kids. Building constraints, okay. I guess it's the most ideal place to put it, but I guess we put it there. I was going to say, apparently we're not allowed. Let's get a drink one next to that as well. We'll just get the same style of building. I do want to try and build my own one at some point. The fact that you can make your own buildings is so cool. I need to do it. But you know, the game was almost a story pack for Lego Dimensions, so. So Dippy and Doopy haven't done anything wrong yet. Oh look, startups are all fine again now. I guess they were just being weird. Wait, did Corythosaurus end up having a baby? What happened? Results failed. No! Retry. By changing its product and features. Oh, right, okay. Ding, ding. The people yearn for burgers and fries. I think we should just focus on general guests right now. But put a fish tank in there.
Fueling generator.
You're not gonna believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
True, Cabot Finch, true! Get this man a true! Peak! Holy peak!
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Appeal modifiers, Tyrannosaurus Rex, 114 point. What? Okay.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand DIN globally.
I cannot believe the momentum that DIN has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
Oh, you know what? We should check up on the Raptors real quick. We haven't really had a proper look at them yet. Let's get into capture mode. Let's get into capture mode. Ooh, even a cinematic camera. What's the difference? It's like moving on its own. I can't move the cinematic camera. Is that the difference?
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on DIN long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that
Let's just go manual camera.
your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
There's the green one. I really like the pattern on its eyes and stuff. It looks like a snake. Can we... frame... Not in front of the angle. Hi, Dean Hollow. I'm driving home from store and will be seated. This game looks sick. It is pretty damn good. Give me Draco Rex or I retire. I don't know if Draco Rex is in this game. I don't think it is. It's in the last two. I don't think it's in this one. Draco Rex, I think. So Draco Rex is an interesting one because they still don't know if it's a real dinosaur. As in, like, it could just be a juvenile Patchy. I don't know if it's been updated since last time I've looked into it. Stiggy Moloch, I think, was also in the same vein, but I think Stiggy Moloch has been verified again now. But Draco Rex might not even be a real dinosaur. It's just funny that its name is like Dragon King of Hogwarts or something stupid like that. Like that's what its full name like translates to. And it might not even be a real dinosaur. Thanks Google for randomly giving me a story about Halo 2 games coming up. About 2 Halo games coming out next year. Yeah, okay, news was okay. Where you get that info from? Draco Rex is a cool dinosaur though. I hope it's real. I love the primeval version that just looks like they took some insane creative liberties with that. The dog destroyed the first toy pod, so we have to rebuy a second time. Wild. Right, okay. Complete a contract to improve your reputation with the industry sectors. Reach a park rating of 2.5 stars. Let's get expedition in then, shall we? Edmontosaurus, Dilophosaurus. Should we try and complete Listros? No. So let's start building an enclosure for Listros. Those streams are always good if you have stuff to do next day. That is true. Luckily I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that today. Oh, why is the cave mode being so weird? Can I... Oh, there we go. That's being weird again. Wonderful. Not really how I want it to look, but I'll have to do. It's only Listros, so we should not need a big enclosure for this at all. Like, they are not big animals. So that should be okay, really. Of course, if we need to make it bigger, we'll make it bigger. But what I will do is I'll put the viewing gallery on this side. And if we need to expand, we'll do it from here. From like that half of the enclosure. Alright, let's build down, shall we? Okay. Wonderful. Right. So we got more Listro. I got to 60%. We'll send out one more expedition. Oh wait, no, that's complete. Interesting. Right, we're gonna need a ranger post. Since we've got that additional bit of space here. Well, let's chuck it in that corner for now. We also need power, so might as well get a. Can we fit it here? We can. You know what? Since we've got the space, let's yeah, there we go. That should be more than enough space for just Lystros, since we're dedicating an entire enclosure to them. And then let's add a ranger team to that. I just realised we don't have a medical team here yet, so we should probably get one of those. I guess we might as well just put that here. Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay there. It's got sped up with Lystros. Okay. And then well, we might as well just use this hatchery. So we're like 60%. Oh, you can still get the movie skin, which is cool. Pack color, we'll also just randomize that. And the male one, what's actually different about Lystros? Do they even have any differences? I don't think they do. Try and get longer life trait on them. What do Lystros actually need? So tell you one here. Info. Pasture, water, ground leaf, ground fibre. So they don't need cover or anything like that. The only other thing they like is Microceratus. They can cohabitat with other stuff. Like, I could probably put them in this enclosure, but I'm going to put them on their own. I think that just makes more sense. I've already forgot what they like, so we'll just wait. Put some water here, though. So obviously going to want water. Select eggs. Ooh, I can't... Oh, wait, I can't view the male because I guess I don't have them yet? Do you have to get the males separately? 70% genome required for males. Okay. Interesting. Water, one of the most important substances. True. Ground leaf, ground fibre, and pasture. So they don't need a big enclosure, because that would be really annoying. Alright, we'll get some ground fibre on that. We need some ground leaf. And then is there anything we can do to maybe make this look a bit prettier? Oh wait, we can change the radius. I like how I've made it look worse. Rocks. There we go. That looks a bit more natural. That's nice. That's okay. Alright. What's the population they need? 3+. Okay. Oh, wait. We have baby Corythosauruses! I didn't realise it had actually been successful this time. And that one actually managed to get the green trait as well. That's cool. That's cool! Oh, those listras on the way too. Huge! Easy 2.5 stars. I believe. This deserves a screenshot. What if the other babies ran off too? Oh. Maybe we should get one of the Lokiceratops. Because it is one of the new dinosaurs. That's the only new dinosaur we've got so far. That's like not in either of the other games. Where are you? Where are you, Lokiceratops? There they are. Look how cool they look, man. That's such a cool dinosaur. One of the baby ones. Little creatures. True. Let's get these listras over here. Do I have to request a contract myself? How do I get oh, there we go. Request contract. Okay. Here they come. How small they are. Tiny. You just got dropped on the floor, bro. There's no way this enclosure is not big enough for them. Yeah, they've got all the environmental needs they need. It's like they could have. I didn't even need to add this additional bit here, but you know, when I get more of them, the environmental needs will increase. So, I suppose it's not a bad shout to have a bit of extra space. I can't increase their genome at all. It's not yet, which is really annoying because it means we can't get the male ones. Also got a hotel down by the Listras too, I think.
Fuel incoming.
Projecting against 0? This is the raptor enclosure. Love how you can see the builds being built wall by wall, floor by floor. Oh yeah, no, it's really cool. Me when 0 guests predicted by my star attraction. Wow, it's just not, my revenue's just not going up. Okay. Oh wait, Patrol team can't get to the Listras, can they? There we go. Imagine not wanting to see raptors SMH. True, I mean, these raptors kill like 4 people here too, so like that would seem like something I would want to see personally. These are the guys that are responsible for murder. I guess we start working towards another dinosaur then. I mean, we could just get Myosaurus here. We don't have Myosaurus here. And it could potentially live with a Diplodocus. All your social needs. One from Armor. They like Hadrosaurs. So I can't, like, you know. What about the tall fruit? Coffee, wetland. They don't have enough water. Interesting. Oh, I could always expand this enclosure too. I'll probably make it look worse, but, you know. No! Oh well. Dinosaur threat. That's a lie. Dippy wouldn't hurt anyone. Bigger the enclosure is the better. I would agree. Right. So you want a bit more water. honestly maybe get away with having some deep water in this enclosure. Nope, we're not allowed. Alright, there you go, you're at 100% now. I don't know if Myosaurus is gonna... I don't feel like they're gonna be able to live with each other the way that I would like them to. So I suppose nest claimed? What do you mean nest claimed? Cryolophosaurus 2? Where's Cryolophosaurus 2? The one that's at the opposite end of the enclosure has claimed the nest. Then again, I think that is actually... Oh, interesting. That is very bizarre. Wow, yeah, the revenue is dropping quite a lot. So we're going to need a new dinosaur. The real question at the minute is just which one. We're going to make a bigger enclosure, so whatever's in here has more than enough, because it's going to have to be a bigger dinosaur. Dude, it is winding me up that I cannot rotate it the way I want to. And then there's plenty of room here for like viewing galleries. We can get one on here. We can probably just get a hatchery on here too. Yeah, and then just ease of access then. Cool. Right, and then... Is there any dinosaurs we can get that we don't already have? Other than Myosaurus. Because we have Myosaurus and another... I think. Could get Advancesaurus. I suppose that's what we'll have to do. New dinosaur eggs have been found, so they just kind of do their own thing then, huh? Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. If the population gets too out of control, we can just sell some of them. That's interesting though, they can just breed on their own. I wonder. I want to add a waterfall, but I don't know how. Can we make like a canyon? That's cool. Don't like it though. Cool, but I don't like it. Looks loads better this. It does. Roughened terrain, smooth terrain. So now, and then we want to flatten the top. Why is it flattening everything else around it? Okay. And deep water. This isn't what I want! I've probably massively messed up their environmental needs. Yeah, I have. Oh, never mind. They're okay again. But I don't like this at all now. There's more babies. There might be too many. This is it, Lego Indiana Jones. Crazy. Right, okay. So, I wonder if there's another way to actually make a waterfall. This is good as let's use foliage, decals, green decorations. Won't be foliage, will it? No, it's obviously not going to be in foliage. Oh wow, you can sort of like naturally place them on top of each other like that, that's cool. Maybe if I put water on top of here? No, that does not make a waterfall. Oh, the Diplodocus missing now. Need more water again, okay. Okay, the back it's 100%, which is fine. I do really want to figure out how to make waterfalls though. I also need to get my park revenue up. We were doing Edmontosaurus, weren't we? Which is another Hadrosaur, which I don't really want, but you know, we don't really have many options yet. What more choice to rock than Halo Infinite? Why would it be in foliage? I knew it wouldn't be in foliage, but there wasn't really anywhere else to look. We could always just research a new dig site. And we're not going to be able to get any other carnivores yet. Nothing's stopping us working towards Oviraptor, though. Which, maybe Edmontosaurus and Oviraptor could both go in here. Edmontosaurus is quite big, though. But Oviraptor is quite small. They'll still be able to get across that. Now, I believe I heard that if you put two dinosaurs in an enclosure that can't swim, and you block them apart by, you know, deep water, then they can't get across to each other, but you can have them share an enclosure. Huh. Ooh, right, so how do I rotate that the way that I want to? Probably isn't a tutorial how to do so yet, seeing as the game already come out today. Yeah, but a lot of people got to playtest it early. Fuel and food, range scene, yeah, okay. Alright, so we can... Can I just do... Oh, I can't just place trees on top using this. This makes it look nicer though. So we could reserve this to both like Compy and Oviraptor. You can place moss over the rocks, which I kind of want to do, but we'll figure that out later. Then again, I've got to wait a few minutes before these even arrive. Oh, there's so many decorations. Oh. Deluxe content. Oh wow, okay. Wow. There's one on the side for the game itself. There's some trees sticking out the water. All those rocks is different to the ones around, so it won't look as natural if we have those. Well, I kind of like that, with the trees poking out of the water. Guess you can create. No, you definitely can. I mean, I know you could because they're in the trailers and stuff. I just don't know how. Right, okay. Hmm. Dude, there's so many decorations. And these are all just the preset ones. Just about to create one on the first website, should be the one from the game. No, I mean, like, if I can't figure it out myself, I will look it up, but I want to be able to figure it out on my own. I want to try and figure it out on my own first. Oh, they got a lot of little lights around them. That's really cool. I mean, these I feel like would be very out of place here. As cool as that is. It's a bit out of place here. Oh, Badlands set. So these are actually designed for this area. So let's So what was there? Yeah, that's the computer from the first movie. Which means that is also the caravan and everything from the first movie too. Right, I think our fossils come back. Huge. We didn't get much Oviraptor, but I believe it's enough to get an Oviraptor. Still, let's send out another expedition for them, hopefully. Can do that concept? Yes, and then hopefully we get a bit more Oviraptor DNA. So they just have a bit of a longer lifespan. But then I think we might get Compy on the other side. Presuming that this, because Oviraptor also isn't that big, so this should be enough room for Oviraptor. I hope. I don't actually think I like those as much as I thought I did. Okay. Right, and I just hope that they won't be able to get across to each other. Lots of notifications are weird somewhat. How so? Right, well that wait, let me just hang on. Right, so we can at least have a quick look at, I think, what Overraptor likes. I imagine, again, it's also another one where you need to have 70%. Oh, no, you can actually get the male Overraptor. Wow, there's some nice colours. So certain dinosaurs just, I guess, have different requirements for them. And you can still get the one from the movie, too, which is kind of cool, I guess. Traits. So once we've got a bit more of the genome, we'll try and get some Oviraptors. And then I reckon Oviraptor should be what pushes us over the edge to get the 200,000 revenue. Oh, I should probably also get viewing gallery on this side, actually. We have one account, 2 volts. Fair. Free stuff sometimes aren't. Fair enough, I guess. Let's go 3 tabs real quick. Alright, did we get any more over? Oh, we got some money. We did get some more Overraptor DNA. Only a tiny bit. But hey, it's something. Might as well synthesize some thing as well while it's here. Get that in 3 minutes as well. Get that in 3 times as well. This looks like it should all be buildable, but that is not. Oh wait, okay. This part here isn't part of the unlockable space, but all of this will be. I've changed out this profile picture since July. I mean, it's one of my only Sona fan art I have, so that's fair, mate. That's fair. Right, and now that we've got a bit more on Overraptor, just means they'll probably live a bit longer, hopefully. Let's get all the scientists on there, get that up to 3 times, and hope for the best. Right, and then... Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, okay, 70% genome required for male. So maybe Lystra just doesn't have anything different about it then. Yeah, I mean, we might as well get all 5. It's because they want at least 4. So they want cover, ground leaf, water, and meat.
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There's just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need...
What dinos hatch did they? I was not paying attention. I was more focused on the Oviraptors.
Here I am.
That's probably what gave me the boost then.
Well, sounds like
Because I hadn't
everyone's
even made the
pretty
Oviraptor
much
yet.
on board. Dim has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement.
I actually really like how the Oviraptor looks in this
Fantastic.
game.
All right, don't keep me waiting.
Maybe a little
Where are
bit
we
too
heading
skinny,
next?
especially around the arms, but they look cool. Right, okay, so... Yeah. Yeah, we have too many Corythosauruses. Okay. So... We should probably get rid of this nest. There is not more eggs in there. Oh no, nest recovery time. Let's get rid of the nest. Right. And what we'll do, as much as it pains me, I'm gonna have to sell some of the baby ones. Let's just pause time for a second. 11. So maybe cut down their population just a little bit because I feel like they're going to get very overwhelming. Get rid of that one of the males. I just need to remember to, you know, sort of 2+ environmental issues. They need more ground leaf. They've got more than enough cover. They have a big enough space. They just need more ground leaf. Okay. So I can get rid of some of the cover and just get more ground leaf instead then. Still only 90% wild. Missing water. Okay. Yeah. Okay, can you just maybe walk over there a little bit? Because you have water. Apparently don't have enough cover now. Wonderful. Alright. As they start to venture over that way, which hopefully they do, they should discover they have plenty of water. I suppose their only other option is to maybe build out the enclosure here. Into water. Okay, that's not an option. Okay. So I guess deep water doesn't count. So we're going to add the deep water over here. And some shallow water to connect it here. We're going to close that in a little bit, which kind of messes with the deep water more than I would like it to. And then if we just go back to scenery, rocks. And they are at 100% comfort. We've done it. Right. Okay, I can't sell these Corythosaurs, but I can rewild them. Which, I suppose, does the job. Or maybe I can't do that when I multi-select them, so I guess... Wild. You're about to remove... transport animal... Oh, it costs money, so you can't just sell them anymore. I can't rewild any more than that. Unless that's because that's one of the parents. So I can rewild this one. Interesting. So we'll just move you to here. Which is still in the exact same enclosure. Sorry, I ignored a bit of chat, didn't I? That's your fault for ignoring them, I guess. No, 100%, but... so are we creating any hyper-dangerous dinosaurs that could potentially end the human race? Not yet! We will, but not yet. But of course, it won't, because we have a secure holding space. Oh, wait. Needs maintenance. Huh? Right. Okay. So we've got our Oviraptors. They're fine. I suppose it's about time we move to whatever other location they're after us going to. But before that, let's get a cheeky screenshot of our Oviraptors, shall we? Where are they? You want better lighting. This game is like super flipping pretty. On God, it is. Don't get me wrong, some of the foliage is a bit but like with how dense the foliage is, I can't really fault that too much. Like there's so much foliage, which just ends up looking really good. But like the main attraction is obviously, you know, it's the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs look incredible. And just the environment, like it just looks good. The foliage, you only really can see any problems if you really zoom in. But like looking at it like that looks gorgeous. The game really wants me to leave, but I really want a picture of my Oviraptors. I just need them to be in a better spot. Like that. The eyes are reflective. That's insane. No, I don't like any of the angles for the Oviraptors yet. I suppose it is not their time yet. I don't know, let me just... Hang on. Yeah, let's head to the new location. Okay. Oh, I noticed an aviary on that one. Right, hang on a second. So we can go back to the Hawaii one if we wanted to. I swear there's a mini game that looks this pretty. That's fair. All my Loki Ceratop screenshots hasn't uploaded to the Xbox app yet. No! Alright, I suppose we get to the new location.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the meadows. Huh.
Pterodons!
Peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant
Story in a
land.
dino game about building a zoo. Neat. All three of them had story modes.
Well, what we get are greedy opportunities.
They are really good games.
All
I
nice on
would
display.
highly recommend them.
Animals in sorely
I want to say
lacking
Jurassic World
enclosures.
Evolution 2
But then,
might be on
are
Game
you
Pass.
Also,
At least it was.
will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll out,
You can see Vegas in the
place your
background.
bets, and
That's cool.
good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Alright, let's get a maintenance team. Okay. Terrasol's already on site. Limited shelters allowed. Existing infrastructure damaged. Yeah, Terrasols will give you boosted ratings. Okay.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World until they went under, catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot.
Oh, she was in the second game.
Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing.
Yeah, they've got their own characters for the game, and then they've got obviously returning characters.
Bright lights of the city, of course.
Right. So, realistically, we want a very Vegas-y looking park here, don't we? Like, you know, if we can add to that. I don't know how, but we can, I think. So, like, if we went to decorations, lights. So you can change the colours of them. Some string lights. Interesting. So if we wanted to, we could have that up there on top of the fountain. I'm not going to, but we could. Let's see Vegas in this game. Yeah, the fact that it's just over there in the background is really cool. That's a really neat detail. Right, construct maintenance posts.
I should say it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleocuration.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes. Well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Right, let's some of the blueprints. Like, I feel like this is probably gonna be our best place to use the deluxe stuff, like that, which takes up so much space, but it looks really cool. It's just something so common about building games. True! Can I have a path go through that? I can. Interesting. So if I use the curve path, I can have it just sort of... Maybe. Maybe not. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We'll get there, though.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
There we go. Isn't that better? That's not centered.
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like, or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job, and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Keep clicking the wrong things. That is about as censored as I think I will get. Alright, so, first of all, they are not happy. They're missing pasture. Pterodons really don't want much, do they? Let's get some grass in here. And then I want some stuff on to perch on. Which... I can place lights, like, literally wherever I want. That's cool. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go on. This place really didn't care, did he? No. No, he did not. Should decide to buffer for a bit. But I got clean again. It's been 3 hours already. Right, is there any like platforms? I guess maybe we could just get some columns in here. For that. Props. Oh, here's some of the ones from last game. Concrete, construction. Got some cracked eggshells there. Facility. Fountains. Really, I could place like... Oh, here's what we're after. Yes! So these are the actual like pterodon stands you could use in the last game, and because I've zoomed out, it's okay, I can just do that. That's fine. Got another one over here. What else is in here? Oh. Having a Quetz fossil in here would be kind of cool. But I feel like it sticks out a bit too much. Right. Research the following aviary viewing gallery. I need to hire scientists for it, don't I? I spend so much time decorating. He's one of the best scientists, are they? It's gonna cost 100k if we want to refresh cameras. Cheaper research would be helpful. Right, in order to... We need to build a science center. Of course, that makes sense. It's down. Reviewing gallery, insufficient skill. We need more logistics. That's all the Simpsons characters they could add to Fortnite. One of them is Ned Flanders. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that makes sense. Missing pasture. Interesting. Now they're missing. What was it? Badlands or something like that. Barren. Barren is what they were missing. Guarantee I'm gonna place that, and then they're gonna be missing pasture again. Yep. Oh no, they got way more barren than they actually need. Okay, that's fine. And now they should be at 100. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new...
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right.
Yeah.
Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, we need to get Kaiju Jar already. That's one of the other new ones.
Aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
So that's aviaries, isn't it? So we need research aviaries. Yeah, so they used to land and pitch on that, which was really cool. I'll check out the Simpsons miniseries when I just don't see myself playing it more than a day. Yeah, it's one of them. Like, I'm sure I'll try it, but I can't say I'm necessarily like super excited for it or anything. So this one is almost entirely going to be focused on aviaries, which is fine. I wonder, does it tell me? Do you like Kyojara? It doesn't dislike it, so they could live together. So I could just once aviaries are researched, just expand this one. However, I feel like it's very much gonna want me to make a second one. How big's the map? Wow, this is a big map. Okay. So, do we just expand this one? Right, and all I've got to hope is that Kyojara has more interesting requirements than the thingy. And then that way I can sort of have like a mixed enclosure that's, you know, a bit nicer on the other side. Right, expedition map. Kara, where are you? Tapijara, Kyojara, there we are. Should probably get some amenities really, because we haven't got any yet. What are you blocked by? Is it that? Is it that lamp? So room's going around the mini season is going to have cell shading. Yeah, I've heard the whole map is apparently going to be cell shaded, which I'm sure won't look really jarring at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restaurant is now open for reference.
No, we'll leave that how it is. Aviary viewing gallery. Let's get one of these over here. Probably should get a second one over here too. Someone had the cool idea of having Fistic skin with like a whole nother set of eyes. Yeah?
We have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
I can get another aviary hatchery too, which I think I'm going to put here. Just so the Kyojara is closer to its side of the enclosure when it comes out. I should have really checked if the Kyojara likes Pterodon first. Kyojara. Right. Okay, it doesn't dislike Pterodon, so we're fine. we could potentially have a big, massive aviary that just has like all sorts of flying creatures. Fits them since the well, I guess. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Oh. Oh wait, now that we can, hang on, let's first of all arrange team. Now that we have Kaijara. Alright, they like cover, they like arid and barren. Okay. So let's get some forest in here. Let's go cover and arid. Then we need barren. I can't forget that we need water though. And then we can get a fish feeder in there. Wonderful. We're almost at thingy with that. Looks like I got Treehouse of Horror I can watch on Hulu later. Nice. Oh, wow, they have significantly bigger crest. Oh, I can get long lift on that as well. We need a better geneticist though. Genetics. You got 5 in genetics, so I suppose you'll do.
Attention personnel. Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure.
Sufficient skill. Need better welfare. Wonderful. How many cow jars do we need? What's there? At least two. At least two. Okay. So. And then welfare. Got full on welfare. Wonderful. It's costing us a fortune. We're gonna run out of our money before we get these. We'll wait 5 minutes. Our money is on the uptick though, so that's good. That's good.
Sending the drone out.
Right. I think we'll get this part done and then we'll probably save up for a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Oh, we've almost got him. We've almost got him.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Let's have a gandy. They are really cool. They're just a more feathery Tarpejara, at least in the context of the game. I'm curious to see how big they are next, like Quets. Not Quets, Pterodon. Right, they got 100%. Construct 4 aviary domes. Oh, I needed to make an extra one anyway.
Let's deploy the drone.
I guess that'll do.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit.
I did it too early. I wasn't supposed to actually release them yet. You know what, actually, we won't put that there, because this will probably be where we end up putting the nest for them. Presuming that they just have normal nests, which I don't think they do. I reckon they'll have their own one. Okay, I've got to make another cow jar. That's fine.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
I feel like there's nothing really stopping me just getting a normal dinosaur enclosure here, is there? Like, just, you know, sort of a low maintenance creature of sorts by the hotel.
Sending the drone out.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Okay. Is that enough room for a gallery there? No! I'll have it behind.
Get the generator back up.
We have added a new viewing gallery.
Oh, let's just max out something.
The drones assigned.
Alright, we've got some more Kaijaras, which is great.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Evacuation personnel, please stand by.
That's enough for Listros. Oh, huge. Wow, that is a lot of space.
The prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Valdera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same.
Oh yeah, that's
Our
perfect
flyers
requirements
will
for
need
them.
nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
Right. So... Wonderful. We are almost broke. That's not good. Oh, money's going back up. Huge. Humongous W. All the pterosaurs are happy. What we don't have yet is anything to keep an eye on the Listros. Luckily, they're only Listros. So, again, pretty low maintenance. Got a gate there, though. What's going on with my camera?
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
Right, Pterodon likes that one that's just asked me to get, so we can probably also just have them live in here too. Let's also build water and poo. I reckon the enclosure's still gonna be big enough. As long as they have similar requirements to the other two, we're fine. Otherwise, we can just expand that way a bit. But I think we're gonna save that up and end the stream for a bit there. But we made some pretty good progress. I mean, if this is something people want me to stream more often, let me know. The plan is to eventually, once I'm completed the game, do like a challenge mode / sandbox park where, you know, it's sort of community built. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Adios.